Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again at the gold market. So it seems, guys, that we will get the big intrigue for this week because everything goes to the moment where we should get weekly bullish grabber on the gold market. So if we take a look at it here, that is how picture looks like right now. So this is December futures contract on the gold. And grabber is almost in place, just a few hours left until week will be closed, and we should get the clarity. Now, as you can see, that's a big chance that we will get it. Additionally, as we discussed today in a video on the euro currency, a lot of bullish patterns have been formed recently as well on other markets. So particular speaking is already mentioned. On the euro currency, we have the bullish grabber on the daily chart. Yes, maybe it's not the weekly time frame, but still, even on the daily, pattern suggesting taking out of this top also means a lot in the current situation. The same on the dollar index, of course in the opposite direction because they're trading opposite. 10-year bonds suggesting downside possible action, right? And the gold. So all the stuff put the shadow on, in general, make impact on the analysis that we have prepared. So yesterday we correctly recognized that here we should get the bounce just because we have confidence support and daily oversold. And we said this is not good point for considering taking any short positions. But now with the new reality of the appearing grabber, the same thing today I said on the euro currency, that until grabber will be valid, personally I do not want to go against it. So for taking the short position, if you would like to, it will be better to wait at least when the situation will be resolved around the grabber, or grabber will be completed. So when you have the directional pattern, it's better to consider the position with it. And current situation has some attractive moments, mostly the same as on the euro currency, but a larger scale because we have the grabber on the weekly chart. And the major advantage is that market stands very close to the lower point of the week, so you could place a relatively tight stop. I'm not calling you to make the decision right now. Probably today we could do nothing and just postpone all the stuff on the next week. But just in common, this is definitely an advantage that we have very close to the validation point of the pattern. It suggests taking out of this top. That in turn, as you understand, put the shadow on perspective of this head and shoulders pattern, right? So to make it be formed, grabber has to fail. So market just need to keep going lower in the next week. Appearing on the second grabber, theoretically, we could consider some kind of the two top head and shoulders. Sometimes it happens, but it's something from the very sophisticated analysis and gambling, so we do not want to do this right now. Also, why the grabber is possible on the weekly chart. Recall that our all-time OP target at 2870 has not been totally completed, so market hasn't touched it. And from technical point of view, this might be the same story as on the euro currency. If you remember, for the 2 weeks talked about the COP. Market has start reversal here and said this is bad combination where we have strong support and target just below the market. And you can see what has happened recently. Market collapsed to touch this area. The same situation might happen on the gold, but in opposite direction, where we have uncompleted all-time OP around 2870, market starts retracement. No matter what the reasons, there's always some reasons on the market that trigger some activity. And the appearing of the grabber, it's perfectly fits to overall logic of the price performance. That grabber pushes the price right to the upside and make it possible to complete the major target. So all this means together that I wouldn't ignore this pattern, and definitely I do not want to go against it. On the 4 time frame chart, if you would like still to act today, This market already showed the 30% retracement. Since this is really big pattern, I don't think that we need to risk too much. This is around the $40 potential risk for this trade, I mean per contract. So maybe it makes sense to cut the position size to keep the cash risk at the same level as you usually use it. Potential is very great, so it doesn't make sense to take too much risk trying to trade the ordinary lots that you're trading. Or at least to split the position if we still will get a kind of the deep retracement here to the 2668, because for gold it is typical to show deep retracements. So maybe in the beginning of the next week we'll get a bit deeper retracement. And just keep watching for it. That's actually the reason why I think that today maybe it makes it not necessary to make the decision right now, so right before the holidays. On a hourly chart, yesterday we also talked about some scalp short positions, so probably right from the 27 area. So if you occasionally have taken it, you can see that market right now stands in a nice pullback out from here. I'm not even exclude that we could get some kind of the ABCD to the downside, giving us at least triple to buy, which would be just absolutely amazing if we will get it. But anyway, if you currently have the shorts from the confidence, it would be better to move stops to the break-even, especially before the holidays and with this new input of the background of the grabber that we have from the background. So that's actually what we have on the gold. You can see situation is becoming very interesting. Really important patterns we're getting gradually, so that's definitely will be something to do on the next week.